Mm. A tea. Having my tea. Let me wait for you guys to come in. Cheers. JJ, happy Friday. Good to see you. Let me put you guys a little up. Hold on. I just finished a call and I was talking about it. Emotion regulation, how you can regulate your nerve system. Yes, go ahead, ask the question. Hi, Yasmin. Good morning. Happy Friday. Carbs. Yeah, you're right. Carbs. So JJ asked what I think about carbs. I just find out they're almost in everything, and if they're bad. Carbs, it's energy, right? It's sugar. I personally prioritize low carbs. Thank you so much, Albert. God bless you. Just get a gift. Low carbs. Why? I don't want to boost too much my blood sugar. And a lot of the processed carb, I recommend you avoiding too. But for example, beets have carbs, carrot have carbs, a lot of veggie and fruits have carb, but it's least health. It's like low carb. It's kind of hard to cut it completely because you're right, there's carb everywhere. So hold on. I recommend you to focus on low carb rather than zero. Do low carb. You'll say your videos been helping me a lot during this period. You're losing weight and you feel more handsome. Good. I feel like everybody feels better when you're fit. You like the body you are. You all feel better. Last year I walked 8 miles. This year I'm doing 6 every day. Of course, JJ, my pleasure. So yeah, carbs is hard to eliminate completely them because you're right, they everywhere. But you can have low carb. I used to run. No, I don't run anymore. Now I just walk. Yeah. Hi Naomi, thank you. Naomi's like saying Portuguese. Beautiful. Beautiful in Portuguese mean like linda. Yeah, no, I walk. I walk 6 miles. No run anymore. No more runs for me. Honestly, I feel like my nerve system it's more calm now. It's more regulated now that I'm just low impact, calm, and that's all I'm all about it. I wanna just be more into my feminine energy and thank you, Naomi. I appreciate that. How long take me to do the 6 mile? Usually like 1 hour and a half. Yeah. You guys, oh, it was funny because both YouTube and TikTok asked the same question. It usually takes me like 6 mile to do walk 6 mile 1 hour and a half. It's literally depend how fast I go. The goal it's not like do so fast. Some days I'm more energized. Some days take me longer. Like yesterday I did my walk in the evening, so I was a little tired. And I walk slowly because it was after me playing pickleball. So, and it's okay. Don't have to be fast. I have to do it. DB, thank you. I'm so glad you like the videos. So if I was starting today, let's say I'm fat and I was starting today, one thing I would do it, intermittent fasting. I'll focus on nutrition. Forget about taste. Look the food as a feel. Look the food as nutrition in your body. You gotta detach from the flavors. So you're gonna focus on protein, veggies, fruits, quantity. We don't eat as much you want. You eat as much you need it. That's it. Have 1 or 2 meals. You don't need a snack. You don't need to eat out this junk. Cut off completely. I will stop drink alcohol. You're drinking your calories. Alcohol don't give any benefit to your body. So you're literally wasting money and health. And I'll move my body. Whatever movement is for you. I like walk. Choose something is easy for you to do every day. It's for you, it's easy get on a bike and do every day, do the bike. It's for you, it's easy go to a dance class, go to a dance class. For me, it's easy walk. I don't mind walk. I enjoy walking, so I choose walk. I walk every day. Do diet pills really helps? I don't know. I have no knowledge with any medicine because I never take any. But I'll tell you this: tea, walking, eating health really works. I have lost weight many times just by changing my habits and regulate my emotions, and work. Pilates is good too. But if you do Pilates, you have to do something else. Like, for example, if you do Pilates and walk, you do Pilates and you have to do some cardio. And I know Pilates can be really hard, but I don't consider it as a cardio. Somebody say here, I walk 30 minutes in the morning, Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Okay, you can start with 30 minutes and some days you can push yourself a little hard. Yes, I have a contact on. I wish those was my natural eye color, but it's not. Good idea, Judy. I'll take notes. She recommended me to do a video about the carbs. I recommend. It's a good idea. Gonna see there soon. Having 1 meal a day and walking be okay even without gym? Yes. I have clients who lost a lot of weight not even exercising because they have like physical condition, so they just change the diet. And remember, it's not just eating once a day, it's what you eat too. What you eat really matters. So if you're gonna eat once a day but you're gonna eat junk, all the bad food, it's not gonna help. You gotta eat one day, focus on nutrition, protein, fiber. So yeah, say 40 minutes enough walk with a bad back. Yes, like if you have any physical condition, go to your limit. Lose belly fat. Cut off high carbs. Carbs, stress, high cortisol really help you to stay with the belly fat. So regulating your nerve system is gonna help you to eliminate belly fat too. I'm from Brazil, born and raised in Brazil. But I live in New York. I've been here for almost 9 years, so I am almost New York as well. They say 10 years you're New York. My YouTube channel is Smith Mari. My last name and my nickname, Mari. I'm in live right now in both, so thank you, sweetheart. Somebody say about my eyes. They're mine because I bought them, but they're contact. If I had to choose one place to stay, New York. New York is my favorite place. I'm addicted to the city. I absolutely love. I don't want to live anywhere else. And yeah, it was a choice. I decided to live here. The windy. Fast food is poison, definitely. Simone, it's not worth it. I don't eat fast food. I don't drink any fast drink either. Yeah, it's Victoria's Secret. I was looking for a nice robe, and I saw Victoria's Secret have this one. It was like $42. I'm in love. I absolutely love it. Yeah, me too. It's, I love this color, and it's cozy, it's comfy. What I eat for breakfast, I don't have breakfast. I do intermittent fasting every day. Yeah. I have one meal a day. So that means I'm gonna eat this afternoon around 2 or 3. It is. Somebody asked if it's true that, hold on. All right. So somebody asked if it's true that wealthy men prefer rich people. Skinny. If it's true that wealth prefer skinny, I'll say that, like, I got more attention when I'm skinny. I had a rich boyfriend when I was chubby too, but I get chubby with him. You know what I mean? Like, when he met me, I was skinny. I get chubby with him. But I don't think when you look the wealth man, usually the woman look good. That's what you've been seeing, and you can just look their wives. They usually look good. They usually look fit. Yes, I am a single. I broke up December, so I need to be back on dating scene, but I'm just being so busy. But I know I need to be back. Hi, Roman. there's an opportunity to collab with you as a content writing, I never thought about that. What do you have in mind? I never collab with anybody, but you can give me some ideas, maybe. Let's think. Recently I'm getting a lot of emails from, I did the video for you guys. That's why I have some of my favorite jewelries. I've been asked a lot of questions. I'm having a lot of questions. People want to know where I get those, so I did the video. I'm gonna post later where I get my jewelry from. And I do get some emails, people inviting me to collab with jewelry, but I cannot wear fake jewelry. Have to be golden. So I don't think nobody wanna give you gold like that. Maybe if they wanna send me 18 or 22 gold, yes, you can do a collab. But fake, I can't wear fake. I'm allergic to. I don't count calories. I literally have one meal a day, and make sure I have enough protein and fiber. That's the intuition, like that's the goal. Because I already don't eat processed food. I already don't eat gluten, don't eat dairy. So I think for me, count calorie will be a little too much. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Pauline. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you as well. I'm feeling amazing. Friday. I just had a session with one of my good clients. Help him to regulate his nerve system. So I'm excited. I was like so... I wish like sometimes I wish I can get inside of the mind of the person and help them to be like, stop doing this. It's a choice. You actually can choose. You can choose, and whatever you focus on, you keep seeing. No, I don't eat this much protein. It's actually, for example, if I'm eating eggs, I'll eat like 4 or 5 eggs. If I'm eating steak usually make me full quicker than other proteins. I think it's heavier. I'll have like, I know I never really measure but it's not that much either. I usually have more veggies. Yeah, I can tell you guys. Give me 1 second. I need to respond this email here. So 2 p.m. I'm always messed up about the time, so I need to have a client here from UK, so I need to confirm. 3 my time, it'd be like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. How you can regulate your nerve system. What is the symptom? Let's start with the symptom that you might have dysregulated nerve system. You're tired, you stress, you overwhelmed, your emotions are dysregulated. What regulates your nerve system is repetition. It's slowing down, it's calm, like walking, reading, meditation, journaling. It's for you to sit down and be aware. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? When you sit down and question, be like, what I'm thinking, what I'm focused on. and you let yourself to feel. I keep saying that to you guys. It's just feeling. It's temporarily. Doesn't define you. So some people are so scared to feel the emotions, but they're just emotions. And when you start doing this over and over again, breathing exercise, how this help you to calms, get in the habit of doing over again, eating health. Food, your gut tells so much about you, about your energy. A lot of you guys feeling tired and don't feel such a low energy. Thank you, Wade. Thank you. God bless you. It's also because you're eating too much junk. Your body is extremely inflamed and you're expecting to feel good. Go to the bed in a certain time. Have a quality sleep. Rest. You know, the problem is we are all the time in our phones. Thank you. God bless you. You are all the time in our phones and you're distracted. So you're always searching for this type of dopamine, scrolling, or, you know, even when you're not scrolling, you always maybe watching TV, or maybe calling somebody. You never really into yourself. You never really quiet alone, don't doing nothing, and understand what's going on. What's going on in your mind? What are you thinking? Why are you thinking that way? What are you feeling? And when you realize, you'll be like, oh my God, I go throughout my day and I didn't take 10 minutes to just relax. Just breathe, relax, just be. Don't do nothing. And that's one recommendation I will tell you guys. Take a minute for just be. Just breathe. Don't, and you'll be like, no, Mar, I'm gonna think about something. I know. The point is not for you not thinking. The point is for you to just observe. I'll be like, okay, I'm thinking, but all the thoughts is gonna come by you observing. Thank you. God bless you. You're gonna be observing the thoughts in your mind. You're not gonna be like judgment, but you'll be like, okay, you there. I see you. Hold on, let me change you guys, please. Put the guys here on the right, because my back. A second. Here on this side, the light is better, but here is better for my back. I have the two phones. Oh yeah, here my back is better. I'm struggling with some back situation, so I gotta be careful. So you need help with somebody put it here. I need help with binging. So the thing is, what solution you're looking when you want to eat sweet? No solution, comfort. The reason you're craving to eat sweet is because you're looking for comfort. What trigger you to eat sweet? What emotion you have when you have the crave to eat sweet? The reality is that most of the people overeat because they are so unhappy with the life. So they don't really feel safe. Thank you. They don't really feel safe. So the only way they find safe is by eating. Not really safe and comfort. When you realize what trigger you to eat sweet, what triggering you? Thank you. What make you craving to eat sweet? It's when you're lonely, when you're stressed, when you're overwhelmed, when you're tired. What is the emotion? I appreciate the gift. God bless you. When you understand what emotion you're dealing with, now you can find another way to deal with this emotion. You don't have to eat. So usually for me, right now is before my period, before I get my period, I usually get more, you know, a little sensitive. So I usually feel like, okay, I need to eat more fruits. I love fruits. I'm obsessed. So fruits is my scene. It's not that fruits is bad. It's just I have not much control around fruits. I can eat a bunch, and I want the most of the time I want to eat a bunch, but I've been teach myself how to, control myself and don't eat a bunch. I don't need it. Don't need to be in a scarcity. So what I would do is, Mari, I know you want to eat more. You want to eat more grapes. You want to eat more kiwi. I will buy 10 kiwis and I'll eat in like 1 hour. That was my old self. Now, when I buy the 10 kiwis, I'll be like, okay, you can have two, and tomorrow you can have more. Do I want to finish the 10 kiwis? For sure. And usually when I want to do that, I ask myself, okay, what are you actually hungry for? Because you're not that hungry that you want to eat 10 kiwis. Thank you, Rick. God bless you. It inspired me. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 100 more? I'm getting so many gifts, guys, here on T. Let's say T and Y. God bless you, Take. I appreciate it. So, when you understand that actually you're dealing with the emotion, or you're just in a habits, some people are just in the habits of keep eating. A lot of you guys overeating because you're just in a habit. You're boring. And you're just like, okay, I need to eat. You feel like you need to do something. Find something else to do it. And I said this before, I will say again, have a personal project. Have something you start work with. Have something you get involved with. Wow, I love that. over 300 flowers. I hope this is a lot of money. Because sometimes I'm like, it's gift. And when I finish the live, the TikTok is like, you make $1. But I really appreciate you, Rick. Thank you. Exactly. Go to YouTube if you're hungry. You're right. Find a personal product, start something, maybe start writing a book, maybe start a page, maybe start a channel, maybe have a personal project to get involved with. Because usually when I'm doing something, I never really feel like the urgency to eat. Somebody say like, explorers say like, smart people can save themselves the food addiction, expanding telling other people don't to eat on YouTube. Yeah, it's one option. Have a personal project where you can just get involved with. It have to be something you like. For example, I love creating content, so I love being here. So it's not like I'm feel forced. It's not like I think it's tough. I absolutely love. Awake, I appreciate you very much. Thank you for all the gifts. I hope God give you 10 times more. How do I stop eating everything once and get a bag of something I want? Just have some, not all. And Sarah asked this, and I know where you've been because that was my problem, especially when I like something, was really tough for me watch quantity. And now what I do, I put in a plate and I'm not allowed to come back. For example, I put my protein, I put my veg, and I have the fruits I have to eat that day. And I'm not allowed to go back and say I need more. No, I'm gonna eat more next day. That way, when you limit it yourself and be like, oh, that's a lot of restriction. Yeah, it is restriction. And a lot of people, when you don't have self-control, you need to have restriction. If you don't, you're gonna just overeating. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like the videos, Andrea. I really enjoy create them as well. And I'm glad, you building back. I'm so grateful for everybody following, and people be like, oh, you don't celebrating when you get like 10k more, 10k more. And the reason is, if you know me, I used to have another account with almost 200k, so I feel like I'm gaining back. So I'm so happy and grateful, but also I just feel like I'm gained something back that I already had it, if you know what I mean. It's on TikTok that I had account was banned, and so I had to start over. So now you building again. But I'm happy you guys finding me, and we're gonna do this together again. Hold on, let me look the questions here on YouTube. If you see have any questions. So if you ask questions, ask it again. Now I'm looking you guys here on YouTube. You can ask again. Somebody say a bar fridge in your house, you eat less. A bar fridge, yeah, it could be that, but you know why? The secret is having the food you allowed to have it. Don't have anything you don't want to eat on your house. And you might say, Mari, I have a family. Yeah, if you have kids, your kids are supposed to eating healthy food too. Your kids should have like fruits, like they say kids need more snack, kids need eat more time. Okay, you should have like fruits, healthy snacks. Don't have anything you don't want to eat, because the environment always gonna win. If you have it, it's gonna be more difficult for you to resist. So just avoiding to have there. So you eat whatever you want. Yeah, everybody eat whatever they want. And that's why you have the body you have, probably. The math is, even if you eat like low bad food, let's say you don't have, even if you don't eat too much, but you don't eat nutrition, you don't focus on nutrition, that's not healthy, because you're not getting all the nutrition. Where I'm from, Brazil. I'm Brazilian, born and raised in Brazil, but I live in New York. Katia, you lost 26 kilo. Congrats. That's a big reason to celebrate. I'm so proud of you. I know it take a lot of discipline and focus to do that. Good job. So let me say, bye. I live with my family and they love eating bread and all this stuff is so difficult sometimes. And I hear you, Celine. It's more difficult to resist when you see the things there. For example, if you live with your family, when you talk about family, you talk about your dad and your mom. So, and I'm sure it's gonna take more for you to be disciplined, because it's easy for me that I live by myself, so I only buy what I actually want to eat. So I don't have any junk, I don't have any bad food in my house. Hey, thank you. I love you too, Gail. Oh, Samantha, I'm glad you resonate. I'm just like you guys, learning and growing, far away to be perfect. I might have a little more discipline in some part of my life, but you know, the other part, I'm sure you guys do better than I do. And remember, it's not about perfectionism. It's not about being perfect. It's about progress. If you used to overeat and now you regulate your nerve system, you having more control over your emotions and you're not overeating, and maybe you're don't usually exercise and now you're exercising. So all this is a progress. Even if you're still fat, you're in a progress. You're moving. And that's what brings us happiness is progress. If you're trying, not trying, if you're doing, if you're changing a little by little, because it's hard to go from 0 to 100, but if every day you do a little 1% better, this week you push yourself a little hard. Let's say, Mari, I'm eating health, but I still have a cheating day. All right, maybe next week you try don't have a cheating day. Maybe you read more, because that's another thing. The more I learn, more health I want to eat. I start seeing every meal as a chance for me to fill my body with love and care. I start talking to my organs. I literally talking to my stomach. I talk to my liver. I talk to my brain. I even apologize with them. I had a meeting with them last year. I talked about this before, and I was like, you know, I I was like literally apologize with them. I was like, guys, I'm sorry. You guys been fighting for me to keep me alive and well for so long, for 39 years, and I've been not really nice to you guys. I apologize. I promise from today I'll do better. I'm gonna learn. I wanna learn about how I can fulfill each one of you guys. So all the organs are important for you to be well. So you should learn a little bit about them. You don't have to be a doctor. You just, be a little curious how your organs function, what nutrition, what vitamin they need, what food is good for your brain, what food is good for your liver. It's important to know that, and you don't have to be expert. Just learn a little bit. Your life is gonna improve. You're gonna feel more energized. You're gonna feel more light. The inflammation is gonna go down. Yes, I exercise every day. I don't have a resting day. But remember, my exercise is low impact. I walk. I walk and now I'm lifting 3 times a week. And I play pickleball. So it's nothing like extremely aggressive. So the days I'm feeling more physically tired is the day I walk slowly. But I still have to do the same miles. Do you know what I mean? I never really allow myself to say, oh, Mari, Sunday, you don't have to do your walk. No, it's Sunday. If you're tired, you're going to walk slowly, but you're going to walk. Thank you. Do you think my finger is beautiful? Oh, thank you so much. You see how it's everything opinion? Because usually one thing I felt insecure in the past, not anymore. I love my fingers. But in the past, I thought my finger was a little too, thick. You see where insecure it could be what somebody think is beautiful? I walk for 6 miles, yes. 6 miles usually take me 1 hour and a half. Hold on, let me block somebody here. And here's the thing: the second you put a comment where is disrespectful, with me and with anybody here, I would just block you. I have no time and I don't give any energy to somebody who have no sense. Yes, I do. When I say I'm single, I say I'm not married. That's what I mean. Because, now that I have to do my tax, they only ask you, you're single, you're married. It's not like you have a boyfriend. So, yeah. No, that's not my ego. I just don't have time for haters or people have no sense. I'm here for people want to learn something, grow, or that's it. All right? Hold on. Let me block one more. That's what I do. I love blocking people. People have no sense. Get off my page. You can disagree. You can be like, Mari, I disagree with this. I don't mind that. I don't block people just because they disagree with me. I block them when they disrespectful. Oh, this is Victoria's Secret. I got in the beginning of the month. I was looking for something cozy, comfort. I like the color. They have black also, but I get the light one. It was like $42. They might still on sale. I was not able to get the small. That's why it's a little bigger, but you can use like this. But if you want to show your collarbones, I want to show mine. So that's why it's like this, and it's really cozy. How do I take care of my hair? I wash my hair every other 2 days. Uh, Unfortunately, I'm not that great. I have a curly hair, so I hair dry. I use the straighteners. My hair could be longer and healthy if I probably was not putting too much heat on. But I'm in a phase where I'm loving my hair straight. And yeah, I have to straighten them every time I wash. Or is my opinion on fasting? I love fasting. Fasting completely changed my life, make me more calm, make me more focused. I do struggle in focus. I never take any medicine, but I do. For example, sometimes I'm reading and I read the book and I have to read again because I completely forgot what I was reading about it, or I'm easily distracted. So I feel like the fasting give me more. I'm more centered. I'm more focused, and this feeling I only get when I'm fasting. And I think it have to do with give a break to my body, repairs all the cellular damage, and for somehow I slow down when I'm fasting. Right now, I last time I ate was yesterday 3. So how many hours is that until now? Now it's 12:30 New York. So yeah. Thank you, Ina. You like the way I dress? Yeah, I like this vibe more classic, more neutral colors. Let's say it that way. I think emphasize my skin color. Just like if I put too much color, I don't like it. So I like more neutral. Yeah, Paul is like everybody's distracted. Yeah, unfortunately we are. We have a lot of information in front of us all the time, 24/7. People calling, people texting, social media, and if you don't really pay attention, you always in like on this. So you craving for this dopamine that always have to have something happen. get a keratin. Binkies like collarbone are the most expensive as accessory. Yes, I agree with you. Some words I have a hard time to say, guys. It's funny when I want to say some words, I usually change for a word where I know how to say. But I agree with you. I think this is the most expensive jewelry we can have. It's your collarbones. I even got one of my video off because I talk about my collarbones. Like, oh my god, people get so triggered. I can't even say that I like my collarbones. I feel like people want you to, like, if you are rich, you cannot talk that you like being rich. If you are skinny, you cannot say that you like to be skinny. If you're beautiful, you cannot say that you like to be beautiful. Society want to punish you to have those things. They want you to enjoy really quiet. Don't say it. If you have money, don't say that you like to have money. Exactly. They want to hump us so bad. And if you have the three together, if you're rich, skinny, and have money, like, and beautiful, damn, they really want to hump you. But we are allowed to enjoy. Just enjoy if you have it. Just do it. It's okay. People should normalize. So you are 170, 62 kilo. How fast do you think I can go to 62? Let's focus not how fast you can go. Let's focus what you're gonna do to get there. Let's attach to the habits, not just to the outcome. And have in mind that all this habits shift you're gonna do, it's gonna be a lifetime. It's not gonna be something temporarily. That's how you're gonna live. For example, if you are eating junk now, cut off the junk. If you are not moving, start moving. If you've never done any type of fast, start 12, 18 hours fasting. Start doing intermittent fasting. And start learning with the progress. Start changing a little by a little. And the more you do it, more you're going to see that is room to improve more. I agree. Pauline said, no one of their business unless you make their business. I agree. That's so true. And remember that also. Nobody's gonna believe you until you make it. That's why I'm telling you, shut up. Don't tell people your plans. Don't tell people what you're trying to do. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to start a business. We don't say we try anything. You say, I'm doing. So don't tell nobody, because by the end of the day, people not gonna believe you anyway until you make it. If you say, oh, I'm trying on social media, they're not gonna believe you. The most people don't even believe in themselves. Do you think they're gonna believe in you? Especially if you come from the same family, same hometown, same high school, same college. It's psychology behind that. And the reason it's easy for a stranger to support you than actually your friends or family, it's because you trigger people. They look at you, be like, wow, she came from the same place as I did, and she actually make it happen. So that don't get upset when people you know don't support you. See as a compliment. Say, like, I'm so glad I'm triggering people. And a lot of time, it's not even that. Sometimes people are not even jealous. Sometimes they really don't care. Because we have a tendency to think people care too much, and they actually don't. And how you know that? How many times you think about some friends? We don't think, I personally don't think about people like that. If I'm not seeing them, I'm not thinking about people. For example, if I'm not hanging out, if I'm not spending time with them, I'm the type of person I can completely forget this person exists. Like, honey, that some people say ghosts and they will fall in love. This never worked with me. If you're not in my face, if you're not talking to me, honey, I will forget you exist. I'm looking for questions. So if you ask question, ask again because I was not looking the shots. Yeah. How to get a flat stomach? It's all together. Stop overeating. You have to put your inflammation comes down. A lot of you guys have the extremely inflamed body. So do an anti-inflammatory diet. Eat less, definitely. Drink water. Drink tea. Intermittent fasting. Walking. Regulate your emotions. Regulate your nerve system. Because high cortisol, stress also keep, especially the fat above the belly button, that is a lot of high cortisol. Cut off carbs, I mean like not completely, eating low carbs. You know, cut off processed sugar. Sugar is extremely inflammatory. So bad. I might really like sweetness. Yeah, but you can change. It's just your habit. It's not your personality. It's a habit. You're in a habit of eating, and sugar is addictive, but does it have benefit to you? Eat fruits. Fruits have natural sugar, and it's good for you. Change. If you're in a habit of eating a lot of chocolate, candy, cake, change. Eat grapes, mango. Beautiful thing is say I'm not skinny but not fat. So you probably was the way I was, chubby. Yeah, the only sweet I eat is fruits. I cut off processed sugar almost 2 years. And before I used to have like, but sugar has never been my problem. My problem was quantity. I was eating too much. I was eating health, but I was eating too much. Because quantity also, like even healthy food can make you fat if you eat too much. It's calories. If you eat too much calories, you're not gonna get skinny. And doesn't matter, you can be a run. I used to run. When I was a runner, I was skinny because I was just focused on my diet too. But even if you run, I have friends who are runners. They run marathons and marathons and marathons, and they're not skinny. They're not obese, but they're not skinny either. And one of them told me, like, Mari, I keep running, I training for all these marathons, and I don't know, I still see my belly, I still see all this fat. And I was like, it's your eating. It's what are you eating? So many people think by burning, hold on, let me do the puzzle. So many people think by burning the calories, they can eat whatever. how much I want. And I'm not saying that is not people like that, but that's not me. If I eat as much I want, honey, I'll be my brother's size. Guys saw my brother? I have a fat brother uh, who used to be skinny and fit. But now that he's overeating, not moving, guess what? He's obese. Really big. So anybody can be fat, anybody can be skinny. But you pay the price for it. I agree. Sweet potato is a very good low carb. Have so much benefit. Give you the sense of eating something sweet. So if you're addicted sweet, eat sweet potato. Yasmin's like, help him. I've been trying, Yasmin. I had a serious conversation with my brother. I offered him for us to go to therapy, and people like, oh, he have money. All my family, they do really well. Everybody have a career, and he actually is one of the one make most money from our siblings. But unfortunately, he is on the 9. Do you know when the person is saying, I don't want to change, I don't care? That's where he is. He's saying he don't care. I say, let's go to a therapy, let's go to a doctor's. Maybe you can get those shots, because I was like, maybe you need help. Because even I'm not really, I don't like say I'm against the shots, but I personally not do it, but I never be that big. So I was telling him to maybe it'll be the solution. If you go to a doctor and maybe get the shots, but he don't want to do it, guys. I'll give him space because I really push him really hard for the time I was in Brazil, and see if he make any decision. That's his life. I'm only concerned about his healthy. It's not just looks. Obesity is serious disease, and it's killing a lot of people every day. What is the username on my Instagram? I do have for the book an Unseen Wars, but I don't use, guys. I'm not really posting there much. Because I don't really making money yet on social media. I can't have so much distraction, and I like the engagement on both YouTube and TikTok. I like people interaction, but I don't feel that way on Instagram. I used to have only Instagram for many years. I get boring with, I don't really post there. So the best way you guys are gonna find me is in both TikTok and YouTube. What is the weird question? I didn't see. When was the, no, it's no weird question. When was the last time I ate sugar? Was the last, almost a year and a half ago. I was in Paris and Rome. Was the last time I put like 15 pounds in 2 weeks. I ate a lot. Not just sugar, a lot of food I was not supposed to eat. And when I came back, I was so big. Oh my God, that is kind of awful look for my photos. It's like such a beautiful vacation. And I look my photos, I hate the photos because I'm chubby. And I'm like, that look ugly. I'm like, I'm never gonna look like that again. I'll tell you this. If I have to walk 6 miles for the rest of my life every single day, I'll do it. If I have to eat just healthy food for the rest of my day, I'll do it. Yeah. Sarah was like, tension and anxiety, the reason of eating. You're right. A lot of people overeat because of anxiety, fear. And what is exciting is fear. The only way you're feeling anxious is because you fear. And a lot of people overeating because they're so upset about the life they have. So they look for comfortable on food. We all have done that. So it's not like I don't want you to feel like, oh, me, I'm a horrible person to do this. No, you're not. We all have been there. We all have some point avoiding to feel our emotions and go for drugs, alcohol, food. Sex. People go for different shopping. Some people look for comfort in different ways. They're not really aware what they're doing, but that's what they're doing. I don't drink alcohol. I quit alcohol 3 years ago. I realized I have no reason to drink. I never really drink much, but I used to have like a social drink. And I was like, no, it's no reason, no point for me to keep doing this. Hi, Brittany. Thank you so much for the lovely message. God bless you. Love right back to you. So most of my friends now, most of my friends now, I gone from super mobility, obese to slim. Oh, you mean like the most of your friends is over, like, because they're jealous that you look good now? And here's another thing, you're gonna trigger people when you look good. A lot of people use when you're in a low moment to feel bad about themselves. That's why some friends, they actually don't want you to lose the weight. Because and I see so many women, they're so beautiful. And of course, you can see how the beauty in their eyes and the face, and they're overweight. And I'll be like, oh my God, this girl is so gorgeous. And imagine if she look in shape. Oh my God, I'll be over. And I'll be like, I wish I was her friend to tell her, girl, lose this weight. You are absolutely beautiful. A lot of people say you look good. Like, I have some friends when I was chubby and I was blah 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 say, oh my God, look at me 2 months ago, look at me, looking old photos. Because when you're in such a low self-esteem and you're upset, you start looking photos when you look good, and you're like, oh my God, look how I used to look. And all them telling me, oh my God, you're so beautiful as you are. No, you're just so beautiful. You just have curves. Your body's gorgeous. So by the end of the day, people want you to see you down. The second you feel confident, the second you know who you are, the second you love yourself, you're triggering people. The majority of the people, why get so much attention when you do videos crying, when you're telling a sad story? People are dying to hear a sad story. People want to hear a sad story because now they feel sympathized for you because you're in a low energy. But the second you come here and be like, confident, love who you are, you love your life, now you trigger them. So that's why I'm telling you, never really listen, people. Do what you believe. So when people telling me, don't lose my weight, I hate it. Like, it's like, I'm just like, especially for the people who see me chubby, I'm like, I literally sometimes I want to say, shut up. Of course I don't say that, but sometimes I'll be like, shut up. You never told me when I was fat. Now that I look good. You want to tell me? Quiet. I want to say that, but usually I'm like, no, I'm so happy. I'm so happy you noticed because it's intentionally. I just let them know it's intentionally the weight loss. It is intentionally. I'm not sick, nothing wrong. I'm not like depressed or whatever. It's intentionally. I'm working so fucking hard to be skinny. You hungry, Luz? Me too. It's okay. It's not like urgency. It's not like emergency. You can be hungry. Train yourself to be uncomfortable. It's literally the ability to be uncomfortable. The ability to do the things when you don't feel like it. The ability to be hungry.